Hi, my name is Christina Dormire, and today I'm going to be talking about dirt bike safety. Dirt biking can be a very exciting hobby and sport, but it can also be very dangerous. Taking proper safety precautions as a dirt bike rider is essential to avoid serious injuries. During 2001 and 2004, an estimated 23,800 children, teens aged less than 19 years old were treated at U.S. emergency departments for off-road motorcycle injuries each year. The injury rate increased 33.7 from 26.4 per 100,000 population in 2001 to 35.3 in 2004. However, this difference was not statistically significant. Patients aged 12 through 15 years had the highest non-fatal injury rate, which is 62.1 per 100,000. Patients aged less than 16 years accounted for 69.9% of those injured. 88.4 of those injured were males, and 97.1 were driving the motorcycle. However, 7.5% of those injured were hospitalized. By starting out my speech with statistics, I wanted to give everyone an idea of how common injuries are while dirt biking. Deaths do occur, but they aren't as common. There are many safety precautions one can take before and during a ride. 1 is wearing the proper gear, 2 is the right size bike, and 3 is understanding the types of tracks and terrains depending on experience. Today, I will share with you what a dirt bike is, why they are dangerous, and the safety precautions you can take to avoid injury and death. Let's start with what a dirt bike is. By definition, a dirt bike is a motorcycle designed for use on rough terrain such as unsurfaced roads or tracks, and especially used in scrambling. That definition was from dictionary.com. The most common type of dirt bike is a motocross bike. Pretty much everyone knows that one. It is designed primarily for off-road racing. A motocross bike is meant to race so they're built very fast and strong without having a lot of weight. A dual sport bike is another type of dirt bike designed for both on and off-road racing. They're street legal, and there's another form of a dual sport bike, and it's the adventure touring version. The adventure touring dual sport bikes are made for longer distances and even provide a bit of storage for camping gear. Enduro bikes are designed for off-road and on-road races. They also offer different features including headlights, mirrors, signals, and silencers. Enduro bikes are not suited for comfort, so they normally are not used for long-distance casual riding. Trail riding bikes, now they're exactly how they sound. They're made for rough trails or terrain. They're designed, whatsoever for racing. Now, moving on. Why is riding a dirt bike dangerous? The main part of my speech. Motocross has always been and always will be a dangerous sport. However, that's what makes it fun, but steps can be taken by everyone to make it safer. That quote is from Daniel Bloom. To start, the bikes can get up to very fast speeds. Due to the way bikes are built nowadays, it's been made very, very easy to go very fast. The bikes have been put together better and better over the years and more durable than ever to handle jumps and tricks. Injuries are common but can be avoided if safety precautions are taken. Injuries or even death. Injuries are common but can be avoided if safety precautions are not taken. Injuries and even death can occur. The most common injuries are knee and shoulder injuries, along with collarbone breaks, acromiovascular joint strains, and ankle and wrist sprains. Wearing the proper gear can prevent injuries, and it definitely saves lives. One of my friends, actually earlier this year, he was racing and misjudged a jump and popped his shoulder completely out, and it was immediately rushed to the hospital and almost had to get surgery on it, but he luckily did not. Now, what can you do to avoid injury or death? That's the main question. There are many safety precautions you can take as a dirt bike rider. The precautions you can take have a lot to do with gear, the bike itself, and the types of track and terrain one chooses to ride on. In order to be safe while riding a dirt bike, the rider will need to make sure they have the proper gear. Riders will need to make sure they have a fitted helmet for riding, one that fits very snug on their head and won't fall off while riding. Regardless of the rider's experience, collisions and accidents happen. Every rider must wear a helmet. Riders should also wear long-sleeve shirts and long pants. They should also wear closed-toed shoes and gloves for full protection. Knee, shoulder, and chest pads are also recommended as a dirt bike rider. A lot of helmets nowadays do come with eye protection, but if one's helmet does not, they will need to purchase goggles. Now, the dirt bike is obviously the most essential part of dirt bike safety because you can't ride a dirt bike if you don't have one. Making sure one dirt bike is fit for them is crucial. Some states have regulations when it comes to the size of a dirt bike, but the main goal is to be able to reach all the controls comfortably. So you will have complete and total control over the bike. A rider should not be riding a bike that is too big or too small. When it comes to picking the perfect size bike, there are a lot of different factors you need to put in the equation. Your main goal is to be able to stay comfortable and secure on a bike. Going too large or too small can have some serious repercussions on your decision. That quote is from Two Wheel Mania. Inspecting your bike before every ride is also crucial. The types of tracks or for races or terrain a rider should choose has a lot to do with their experience. A dirt bike rider should not ride beyond their skill or abilities. Over half of all injuries sustained in motocross happens at the bends of the course. That quote is from Michael Kors. A rider who is new to the world of dirt bike riding should not be riding on an intermediate course. Lack of experience will increase the risk of injury. Now, to conclude, if you're considering getting dirt biking, there are safety courses offered to start. Training programs and dirt bike schools are offered for newcomers. Wearing the appropriate gear, riding a bike that's the correct size for you, and understanding where to ride depending on your experience can help you avoid serious injury as a dirt bike rider. Not taking safety precautions can result in serious injury or even death. Dirt biking is known to be a fun and exciting sport, so if you are cautious, there will be nothing stopping you from having a great time. Thank you.